As tennis season almost wraps up for the year, fans and critics are drawing up their lists of some of the best talent they've seen this year. But there's one player that's missing from all these lists, Naomi Osaka. She's had a rough couple of years, and now everyone's wondering if we'll ever get to see her again. In this video, we'll be looking at what the experts are saying, starting off with Martina Navratilova has to say about Osaka's performance. Back in 2018, Naomi Osaka had been pitched as the next big tennis legend who might fill in the gap left behind by Serena Williams. After her maiden victory against Serena Williams, she won her first Grand Slam and then went on to win 3 more. But for the past 2 years, the American player has been struggling with mental health problems that caused her to take a step back from tennis. She's now ranked number 42 in the world. This prompted one of the greatest tennis players of all time, Martina Navratilova, to speak on the matter. At the WTA Finals, she mentioned to Essentially Sports that time was running out for Naomi. The 18-time Grand Slam winner explained that nowadays tennis players do suffer with plenty of pressure. She claimed that Osaka might have risen through the ranks too fast, and that's what might have caused Osaka to feel anxious. Navratilova spoke more about the tricky nature of being a professional tennis player. She explained that everything is magnified in the public light, wins, and losses. But that's all part of the game. She warned the player that if you don't play at all, then you're truly gone. She was quoted as saying, "You're just a flash in the pan." At the end, the tennis legend advised Osaka to make up her mind whether she wants to stay in the sport or back out. She warned that life was definitely running out if she didn't like it or not. Moving on to the disappearance of Naomi Osaka. Apart from Osaka's poor performance for the past 2 years, there are growing fears that the tennis player might not come back to the tennis court at all. The 4-time Grand Slam winner turned 25 years old back in October, which added fire to all the surrounding discussions lost form. But her birthday post on her Instagram added to all the fans' growing concerns. In the post, she mentioned how, as she grows older, she's realizing that there are some things that you just can't rush. She also appreciated her fans for being on this journey with her as she figures out where to go. Many people saw this as a signal of her slowly cutting her ties with tennis and moving forward without it. Some fans were disappointed with the tone of the post and viewed it as really uncertain. This year, the 25-year-old only managed to reach the finals of Miami Open, and after that, she only completed 2 of her matches. From that point on, she vanished from public view. Fans are also noticing how her recent posts on social media are getting less and less tennis related. Maybe she's focusing on some other part of her life, but one thing's for sure, her relationship with professional tennis has suffered for these past 2 years. Pam Shriver, a tennis analyst, had some insight about the American player's silence. She claimed that no one truly knows what's going on in Naomi's head these days. It could be anything. Let's take a look at what the analyst thinks she should do. For now, Naomi Osaka's professional tennis journey had been put on hold. While she's taking time to figure out her next steps, there's plenty of advice floating in from all sides. Pam Shriver believes that being back on court and staying in the fight no matter how hard is the only way to go. Zina Garrison, a former Wimbledon finalist, believes that the American player needed a strong team around her. She explained that a strong support system wouldn't make her feel so vulnerable as she does now. She also would gain life experience outside of the tennis world. Garrison insisted that her comeback won't happen by herself. She needs a team for that to happen. Garrison wasn't entirely wrong about that. The 25-year-old has clearly been struggling with creating a dependable team of supporters. She's changed a number of coaches this past year and was last coached by her father, and she doesn't appear to have a consistent partner or a strong bond with the tennis community. John McEnroe also noticed this about the American player. He commented on how in order to be a professional tennis player, you need to be completely immersed in it. Tennis has to be your life, basically. McEnroe claimed that while the Williams sisters can now manage a number of professions, the same can't be said about Osaka. He stated she's too young to be balancing 2 careers at the time, and tennis needs to be her main priority. Following up with what the 25-year-old player is up to these days. Maybe John McEnroe and other critics weren't wrong about Osaka. Considering her latest news, it looks like she might be trying to build a career outside of tennis. The 4-time Grand Slam winner has become the new voice of the Hyperion Core app. In her interview with Fast Company, she explained that opening up about her mental health struggles revealed just how many people suffered from the same thing as she did, and now she was ready to share her journey to overcome them. She insisted that expressing her feelings was very freeing. Keeping this in mind, she joined hands with Hyperion to launch a number of meditation lessons on the app. She designed and is the voice behind these meditation lessons. These sessions included different breathing exercises and haptic pulses. The CEO of Hyperice claimed that having a popular athlete like Osaka on board would be impactful. Seeing their favorite athlete be so open and vulnerable would be a game changer for mental health awareness. For now, Naomi has designed some specific routines on meditation, but the app is going to expand and get elevated with new technology. Naomi wants to keep sharing her journey towards healing and recovery. She believes the more she talks about it, the more people it helps. So far, she's keeping her relationship with professional tennis as a whole private. We're not sure she doesn't abandon tennis as a whole. Only time will tell, but her deal with Hyperice doesn't really seem like she's switching careers anytime soon. Moving on to Naomi Osaka appreciating another celebrity's mental health journey. The 25-year-old tennis champion has solidified her image as a mental health advocate by now. She speaks up on the matter whenever she can. Recently, she posted about pop singer Selena Gomez and her struggles with bipolar disorder. The famous pop singer and actress released a documentary about her struggles after she got diagnosed with lupus and bipolar disorder. While the documentary is receiving a lot of praise from fans, Naomi was one of the celebrities who promoted it on her social media. She posted a clip of it on her Instagram without any captions. The post didn't need captions at all because everyone has by now become familiar with Osaka's view on the topic. She's shared her own struggles with anxiety and depression a number of times on her social media and in public. Back in 2021, she refused to do post-match press conferences at the French Open. This gained her a lot of criticism and even a $15,000 fine. But now, with more celebrities being vulnerable about their difficulties with mental health, it seems that there's definitely some apology due for Osaka. Wrapping up with the former number one's new hairstyle. After having a rough year, the tennis player seems to be enjoying her time off. From her social media, it's obvious that she's off for a vacation with her friends and family in Hawaii. And that's not all, she's also sporting some new hairstyles. In a recent Instagram post, the four-time Grand Slam winner showed off her shorter hairstyle. It's more of a bob and gives off an effortless and carefree vibe. Maybe that's the attitude that the American-Japanese player is taking with her into 2023. We sure hope so. In the picture, she can be seen wearing a navy blue bikini with a tie and dye shirt over it. She captioned the series of photos, "new haircut," and it also included other photos of her and her travel buddies. Some of the photos were taken near a waterfall where she's posing nearby or taking a dive in. Well, we're glad she's taking some time off from all the drama. Last time she was seen by the public was in Tokyo after her heartbreaking withdrawal from the Pan Pacific Open. The tennis star explained that she wanted to play further, but her body just wouldn't let her. Well, hopefully her body's getting all the rest it needs in this vacation to Hawaii. That's a wrap for this video. Do you think we won't see Naomi Osaka as a professional player ever again? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.